Hi everybody, this is Rebecca Keppel. I am super excited to be here to introduce you guys to a new Queen & Co. kit. This is not a shaker kit, it's a Pom Pom kit. Similar to their Monster Mash kit, this is Monster Love. It's adorable, and let me show you everything that comes inside. You get a 4x6 stamp sheet, and these stamps are all sentiments. You get a 6x6 matte stack, and you get all of these patterns. There's pinks, blues, grays, reds, all kinds of stripes, dots, hearts, and then you get all these dies. And these dies can create a huge assortment of monsters. Here are the 3 colors of large pom-poms, and you get the same colors of small pom-poms, and you get eyes. There are googly eyes, they are self-adhesive, and then there are sticker eyes that are like those epoxy dots with the eyes on them as well. So you get those 2 eyes, and then you get gloobers, which are the easy ways to adhere the pom-poms to the bodies and your card. You also get all these examples of different types of monsters and the assortments that you can create. Here's 2 cards that I made with this kit. You can see the 2 bodies that are included inside this kit. That's what we're going to use in this video, but if you had the Monster Mash kit, you can use those body dies as well to create your love monsters. Okay, so these are the 2 body dies that are included in the Love Monster kit. I'm going to pick out some pattern paper, and we're going to cut both bodies out of pink pattern paper. It's got little hearts on it. You're going to mainly be covering this up with pom-poms, so if you just want to use plain cardstock, you can. I like using the pattern paper just in case any of it kind of shows. It really doesn't though, because as you can see, those body dies, they cut out the outline of the pom-pom shape, but they also emboss little circles on the inside. That gives you a guide to show you exactly where to adhere the pom-poms down to create the body shape. Okay, the other thing that I want to do is use all the other little dies in the kit and just show you. So there's a heart that the little monsters can hold, then there's legs, then there's a heart balloon, antennas, arms, a bow tie, horns, a balloon string, and there's more, but I just wanted to just show you some of the accessories that you can use here. And I like to, when I'm creating these little monsters, if I'm going to do more than one, I cut them out of a couple of different colors. These are the wings that I didn't get to show you in the last one. I'm going to cut these out, both of this silver glitter cardstock, which I think is really cute and goes really well with the colors of the kit, and then some vellum paper as well. And those were just from my stash. Those didn't come inside the kit, but the pattern paper all comes from the matte stack. So I just thought vellum wings would be really, really cute on one of the monsters, and then those silver glitter wings as well. Okay, I have a circle card cut out, and I am laying some circle pattern paper on top of that. I have one of the stamp sentiments from the stamp set that I've curved and placed on my acrylic block so that I can stamp it in an arc at the top of the circle. That was really easy to do because it's just a straight long sentiment that says, "I'm wild about you." So I treated my paper with anti-static powder tool, stamped the sentiment with Versamark ink, poured some white heat embossing powder over the top, shook off the excess, and now I'm heat setting that. So I get that bright white sentiment on the red pattern paper. I'm going to use some Gina K Designs dot roller for Thermoweb to adhere my pattern paper circles on top of each other and on top of my white card base. I like to make a white card base so that I can always put my greeting on the inside. And now I'm going to adhere that little body shape with the blue pattern paper. I'm going to pull out some of the blue pom-poms and the large gloobers that match the size of these pom-poms. So I didn't do it for these 2 monsters, but you'll see in the cards that I started with at the beginning of this video, I used the little ones to kind of fill in some empty spots. When I did this guy, I kept them pretty tightly together. You can see that at the end, I'll kind of smush all the pom-poms together so that there's no open spaces, and I didn't have to use the little pom-poms to finish it off. So that was really, really easy. I've been able to create a monster body in just like a minute or two. And now I'm going to have fun with the accessories. I have some legs and arms that I cut out of blue cardstock. And you can see that I've bent the arms in towards the tummy and I'm adhering them on the back side underneath the body. That's how I'm going to then put some adhesive on the inside of the hands and have him be holding this little glitter heart. Then I'm going to put one eye in the middle. You can do one eye or two. I like one big eye on some of these monsters. I think it's super cute. And then I thought I would use the little vellum wings. You can see I'm just putting a little adhesive on the edge of the wing and then tucking it under the body and then pulling on the wing so that it lifts up so it looks like his wings are flapping on the card. Okay, for the second card, I am going to use my Misty to stamp the sentiment in a diagonal along that little triangle of pattern paper there. And I'm using Distress Oxide ink to stamp because it matches the color in the pattern paper. And yes, you can definitely stamp with your Distress Oxide inks. I know they're more known for doing techniques. I love stamping with them. I think you get really beautiful impressions. So I also grabbed out some of the little sentiments. These are actually meant to be stamped on the little heart that I had the little monster holding in the last one, but I thought it'd be fun to kind of sprinkle them along the card. You could also do those on those little die cut hearts and make your own little conversation hearts. I'm thinking about when I run out of pom-poms, just using those on a card and making a conversation heart card. Okay, so for this one I'm using the other pink body and I am applying some adhesive to put the arm underneath. I'm going to have the arm stretched up. So it just depends on how you put the arms on, whether they're stretched up or laying down or tucked in towards their tummy, and I'm stretching it up this time so that it can hold the balloon string. There's so many different formulations that you can do with this kit, whether it's where you place the arms or what you put on their head or how you do the eyes. You can make a limitless number of monsters, and especially if you combine it with the Monster Mash dies, then you have all those different body shapes as well. Okay, so now it's got one arm and legs, and it was time to start filling in the rest. So the mouth dies come two pieces. It's a piece that you cut out in white cardstock and then black cardstock and layer them on top of each other. That makes that little mouth with the teeth, and I think that's so cute. So now I have the other arm put on there. And I am going to pop up my little glitter cardstock balloon with some Gina Caper Thermoweb foam tape. Place that on there. And then I thought it needed a little bit more, so I'm going to add some antennas right there, tucked in behind the little pom-pom head. And I also decided to bring back the Be Mine stamp and stamp it just one or two more times on the card just to fill in some of those open spaces. And that creates the second card, except for the little triangle of pattern paper at the bottom. I thought kind of finished it off and enclosed this whole little center section there. So as you can tell, there's tons of ways you can use this kit, whether it's for Valentine's Day or just a love card in general, just a cute little hello to somebody that you love. So if you're interested in the supplies that I used today, they'll all be linked down below. If you'd like to subscribe to my YouTube channel, you can do that here as well. Check out my blog for more information, and I'll have some other videos, including the Monster Love video here for you to look at as well. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Have a wonderful day.